Derek with the Eliminex. We're located Old Bridge, New Jersey, East Brunswick. This is part 3. If I had a helper with me today, I would have been able to do everything here in one video. I had to make it in 3 parts, just in case people are intrigued to see what's going on. The hornet's nest, the ball-faced hornet's nest, they made their nest in that tree over here next to the house. I already took down the nest. I blasted with my bee duster tool, and probably put like a pound of pyrethrin apicide blend, boric acid a little bit in there to give us some weight, give us some sticking power, and pretty much got 95% of the hornets this morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. You got about 90% of them. Your people usually say, or other professionals say, oh, wait till nighttime. Wait till like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. You don't know what you're doing at 9 o'clock at night when it's dark out. Are you kidding me? You're going to come out with all your equipment, use pesticides, and do all your work, use ladder work at 9 o'clock at night? That's impossible. We do everything during the day. So the solution to make doing a better service is have better equipment and more experience. Less failures to the point of perfection. It's just perfection. I get a call for hornets, easy. 25 feet high, I come prepared. I have everything I need. A bee duster tool. You can do anything makeshift. You don't have to buy half the stuff you don't even have to buy. You can just make yourself. Just put a PVC saw on a painter's pole. You can use a 2x4. Make it anything you want. Because you want to do bee work from the ground. If you can, even if it's 25 feet in the air. We're going to put a ladder straight up in there in a tree branch. You can't put a ladder up there. And you don't want to be spraying with a liquid pesticide. It's just not going to have the effect. Liquid pesticide is not designed to do quick knockdown unless you're spraying from a B&G. You spray nests, bees with anything. They're just going to fly around. They're going to sting you. They're going to have their wits about them. But if you could coat their bodies with a special dust blend and have a delivery system that could just surprise them, just boom, just nuke them safely. It's a controlled form of treatment. And if you give it right in the nest, use the tool. We'll use a bee duster tool, for example, right here. The cartridges. They don't sell this anywhere. You can't buy this at a hardware store. No other extermination company has this system. This is custom made stuff made by my friend in Flemington, New Jersey. He's not even in the pest control business anymore, and I have his secret weapon. And so I bought his system and I use it religiously. Nobody else uses this system. I just quick connect, different kind of poles. No one has this. You can't even make it. And then you use air compressed duster. The way he sold the system was like a portable, but you want to have pressure, so I perfected it. I don't own the patent, but I perfected his patent, and I'm using it. I bought the system, so and I use the compressor, 40 pounds pressure, blast that nest. So I'll show you over here. Well, what I did, when I get it, the way ball-faced hornets, they just don't you just don't swat them down. They really attach themselves to the branch. So I just cut the branch away from the other foraging bees that are coming back, and it's still attached. It's really inside. It's really embedded inside the nesting system. Look at that. Look how many layers. Look how many layers of armor. I mean, is that amazing? I mean, the little tiers, I think there's like 1, 2, there's another stage 3. I think there's probably a total of 1, 2, 3, probably 250 to 300 bees. This one, your average size nest is about 400 to 500 bees for a healthy big nest. It's been around, so I predict this nest was made less than a week's time. That's how. The biology of that I'll explain later, but I mean they can make their nests from a different zone, and they all go out at once from another bigger nest to make it shorter, make it easier. They find a few scouts find a suitable location, go back and report to the nest, hey, I found a spot, and then like a large percentage of volunteers will go from when another nest there's too many, or if their nest got damaged from another spot or a tree got cut down, they quickly will scout out while the rest of the bees are hidden somewhere temporary. And then when they find a spot, then they start making the nest right away. They all go out at once and work together and build this thing in just a few days. So sometimes you look and then all of a sudden a few days later there's a nest. Like, how did I miss that? Well, that's how quick they are. I didn't even know about that until I started getting into the bee service full time. And look, they're still foraging. I don't know. I'm not even wearing my full gear. I can't even get them. Let me get them on this side. That's where they were. This is part 3 of the video. You can look at the other videos at User Pest Pro, or just click the other videos that we have, and you'll see what the nests look like. But it was hanging right here in that spot. There's some foraging bees trying to come back and kind of come after me. They're want to come to me and ask me, hey, have you seen my home? He's confused, but he still has his wits about him because he didn't come from the nest. He's coming from out foraging and collecting food, and coming back to the nest, and there's no nest. So I'm gonna get out of here. Why risk it? The nest was right there, and I went under here and I cut it down after I blasted it. You can see the rest of the residue of the dust, and it's very safe, because I wear my full gear. I wear respirator, gloves, and everything, and I use my compressor, and I just blast it. It's an art form. When you do a treatment, you just envision the result, and the result is being safe and safely applying the product and safely finishing and getting out. And sometimes you make mistakes, but every time I make a mistake doing bee services, when I'm being careless and hurrying, not thinking, not planning it out properly, not being geared up, because a lot of times you just want to get in and out. I don't know. Sometimes you think, oh, bees, quick buck, it's coming. If I don't gear up, I could do the service in half the time and go have lunch somewhere. But I like to gear up to be better than safe than sorry, and wear my bee hat and everything. But right now, I'm not wearing anything. I'm very comfortable. And I'm always scanning on the lookout, so if something comes my way, I'll just run. I'm ready to gear up, and I'm going to start spraying around the perimeter to prevent new bees from making a nest. When there's one, there's going to be more. Now there's no more dominating hornets here now, so it's all clear for any bees to make a home here. So black vault face hornet still looking. They can't make any more nests. I got it. Got the queen, and more than one queen, more than one reproductive. You can look that up. NewJerseyPest.com /Carpenter Bees. HTM. This shows everything about our bee service. And that's it. Well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just throw us an email or make a comment or whatever. I'll get back to you.